Good morning. My name is Daniel Rothner. I am privileged to serve as Areyvut's founder and director, and I thank you all for joining us this morning to honor Anna, Julia, and Noah Greenblatt as our first ever Young Leadership honorees. They're very deserving. They've started this organization, Triplets for a Cause, and have been involved for several years. They're in 7th grade, and they've been involved for several years already, and have done a number of chesed initiatives, from Darfur to Israel to hunger and poverty to special needs with Friendship Circle. They really have done a tremendous amount. And through their work, they've united Jews from different movements, people from throughout the community, and have engaged, motivated, and inspired others. What's unique about them, aside from the fact that they're triplets, they've been working together for several years, they've worked in a variety of areas, is they're young. And we often think that adults need to be the ones to be the movers and shakers. But yet, here we are this morning, all sitting together, honoring Triplets for a Cause, Anna, Julia, and Noah, who have impacted us, who have engaged us in working within the community, and have taught us the importance of communal involvement.
It's been my privilege to know the Greenblatt triplets for the past year and a half. I came to RYNJ as the Associate Dean, and from the second that I met them, I've been really, really impressed with them. Anyone who talks to them and spends time with them knows how focused they are on everyone else's needs. Chesed's a real part of their day-to-day activities, and Chesed's really what part and parcel what their pnimis, their insides, are all about. I mean, these are really, really kids who just, whatever it is to bring people back into the fold and make people feel welcome and to make people feel like they're chashuv in the eyes of others, that's what the Greenblatt children do. And, as you interact with the kids, and I truly understand why they're being honored here, this is what these children are all about. They're about chesed and about caring for other people.
Noah, Anna, and Julia got involved with Friendship Circle. As part of their B'nai Mitzvah project, they raised money for a child with special needs who's actually in a wheelchair and was really wanting a bike, but the bike was very expensive. So the Triplets for a Cause created this little business where they made packages for kids who were going to camp, and the parents paid for the packages. And they raised a very large chunk of the money that went towards buying this child the bike. And on the day that we presented the boy with the bike, Noah, Anna, and Julia, and their entire family came with their bikes. And it was such a special moment to see this child's face. And we decorated his bike with all the Yankee stuff that he loves. And they went bike riding on the street in Teaneck all together, and they were in the paper. And it was just so beautiful to see, young preteens really taking an active role and doing something positive for a kid in their own community. And what's really beautiful for us is what's grown from that is that Noah, Anna, and Julia have now become active volunteers in the Friendship Circle. The girls visit a child with special needs every week, in addition to coming to cooking programs and Sunday programs. And I know that Noah has helped out at our sports programs. So the fact that they've taken this and made it into more of a regular commitment where they're volunteering on a regular basis to help children with special needs in their community is really special. And that's something that shows us that it's not just something that they did for their bar and bat mitzvah and it ended, but it's really something that's continuing. And as they grow, they get more involved and they have more capability to make a bigger difference. And we're really happy that they chose the Friendship Circle to get involved with, and we look forward to many years together with them and their families, and we hope that their younger siblings will follow in their footsteps.
I think our family was somewhat unique from the very beginning, given that we were blessed with having triplets, and Dov and I feel very fortunate that they're really 3 terrific kids, as are other children who have also been a part of this. And giving back to the community in Chesed has always been a very important foundation on which we build our home. Starting from a very young age, when as they have said, we read articles to them, we talk about social action. So they became interested, and it was bar bat mitzvah time, and we were not sure how we were going to handle 3 children in different projects. And Triplets for a Cause came to us, I think, on a Friday night after one of our discussions, and it really has had momentum all on its own. Dove and I have had to just follow their lead, which has been a tremendous opportunity for us to have tremendous nachas from our children and watch them grow into community leaders and see both how they can give back to the community and how doing chesed has actually helped give back to them, because they've each grown as individuals tremendously from this experience.
I just want to add, I think our family has grown tremendously. Their enthusiasm for the projects is infectious. It's terrific bonding time for all of us. I think the younger kids are learning a tremendous amount from the older kids, and I think the older kids have really set the bar really high in terms of what we expect from ourselves as a family.
I think a big piece of advice that has helped me in life in general, not just with this, is the Nike ad, the just do it. And I think sometimes it's overwhelming, the idea of starting a project and how do you do it. And I find with each of our projects, when we have an idea, we run with it. And sometimes, you know, you can't imagine, how am I going to get this done? How am I going to get camp packages? My kids went to Five Below. We spoke to the manager. We got a 10% discount. We bought tissue paper. We went to Staples. We bought boxes. And we just did it. I think if we had thought about how much was involved, it might have been too overwhelming. Similar with the camp stationery last year, we came up with the idea. We had a lot of fun designing it online together. We picked different stationaries. We wrote on the back where the money was going to, and we just did it. And sometimes thinking through something too much can be overwhelming. I think if your kids are interested and if you think it's important, just find a cause and do something, because it really does make a difference both for your kids and for the cause that you're supporting.
Our first project was creating a bake sale to raise money for Masila, an organization which helps refugees from Darfur who came to Israel. And our second project was creating camp packages for a boy with special needs who needed a special bike, which was very expensive, and we helped raise money to get him the bike.
Our dad reads us articles during Shabbos meals, and if we think that we can do something to help, then we take charge and try and help them.
On Thanksgiving, we went to a soup kitchen, helped out there, and gave food to people who needed it, and it was really fun.
It's really important for us to give back to our community, and even though we're kids, it doesn't make any difference. We could all step up to the plate and help make a difference.
Even though you might not think that you're able to do something, even if it's small, you could really create a big impact from it.
All of us are lucky enough to have food on the table and great friends and everything. And if there are some people around the world who don't have that, and it's very important for us that do have it to recognize that and give back and help them.
Thank you so much to all our friends and family for all their support and helping us out with all our projects. And thank you so much for our parents for supporting us and for helping us out with everything.
Thank you to our parents who inspired us to do all of these causes and helped us with everything.
Thank you to friends and family and everybody who helped out. We really couldn't have done any of the chesed projects without you. And thank you so much to our parents who supported us every step of the way and really made this possible.
Thank you, Areyvut, for this tremendous honor.
Areyvut is thrilled to be honoring and recognizing Yeshivat Noam this morning. Yeshivat Noam is a leader within Bergen County in focusing on Chesed, Tzedakah, Tikkun Olam, and making that core to the school community. Not only do they have projects for every grade, in terms of each grade is paired with an organization or an issue like hunger or poverty or senior citizens or children with special needs, but parents get involved, students get involved on their own. One of the unique programs that Yeshivat Noam participates in connection with Areyvut is a Jewish teen philanthropy program called HOPE. And in HOPE, the participants work together as a board to learn about nonprofits and to decide where to allocate money. And this is our third year doing the program. And one of the exciting things about the program is that it's not just about the money, it's about engaging students in the organizations on an ongoing basis. One other piece is that a lot of students through the mitzvah fair and the chesed fair have not only found a project to do for their bar and bat mitzvah, but they continue with it on an ongoing basis. You know, several students have participated in Areyvut's mitzvah clowning, and even though that they've done it, 1 or 2 years ago, they're still part of the group and participate on a regular basis. And that's the goal. The goal is to get kids involved, not just as a one-shot deal, but to have a culture of ongoing involvement and engagement within the community That's what it's all about, and that's what Yeshiva Noam does on a day-in, day-out basis.
Yeshiva Noam and the whole program has taught me that no matter who you are, you can make an impact in the community and make people happy and do all the mitzvot.
Thank you so much for giving us a great opportunity to do good chesed.
Areyvut is a program that we do here, and it shows us about different organizations around the world and how we can help people.
It shows us that even though that we're young and we're a small group, we can still make a big difference.
Areyvut's a really good program where we come in every Friday or every other Friday and we try to donate money to different organizations. Some organizations help the environment, some help kids who don't have toys, and some do both. It's really nice.
Having Yeshivat Noam be involved in Chesed, Yeshivat Noam students being involved in Chesed is an integral part of who we are as a school and an institution. One of our principles is that the children should tikkun olam, should be able to reach out to other people, should be able to reach out to friends, neighbors, and the greater world, and make an impact on the world through their acts of chesed. To that extent, we have chesed projects for every single grade. The chesed projects in the grades, across the grades, are designed to give the students different exposure to different types of chesed. So as they get older, they could select the type of chesed that speaks to them, the one that they can own, that can become part of their life, hopefully for the rest of their life through their adulthood.
I think the impact of our school having been involved with Areyvut for so many years has been dramatic on several levels. I think there's gradually been a trickle-down effect where our earliest students, our first graduates, got involved in their chesed fair and became connected to various chesed organizations, such that when it came to their time for their bar and bat mitzvah, it was a regular and very well integrated part of their bar and bat mitzvah celebration. And that really just set the bar for every grade to follow. It became just sort of the expectation that every single grade that follows would have not only the ability to come to a chesed fair and get to know different organizations, but that would really make that a central aspect of their upcoming simcha, so that it really has gradually helped redefine, I think, the culture of our middle school to being one that is just very, very committed and tied to looking for chesed opportunities and lifelong ones at that.
Hi, I'm Janice Purcell from Helping Hands Food Pantry. I want to congratulate Yeshivat Noam on this prestigious recognition. I'm sure it's very well deserved. Helping Hands Food Pantry is fortunate enough to be the recipient twice a year of food drives from Yeshivat Noam, organized by the second graders. A very bright group of children each year. They never fail to amaze me. One group is smarter than the next with their questions and their involvement in the community. When I talk to other schools, I always compare them and tell them about Yeshivat Noam and how bright the second graders are and their desire to get involved. I think it's a great reflection not only on the parents of these students but on the faculty at Yeshivat Noam as well. It's my favorite place to go and speak with the children.
Hi, I'm Claire Ginsberg-Goldstein. We started Bears from Bergenfield almost 10 years ago, and I've been working with Yeshivat Noam, thankfully, for the last, 5 to 10 years. And we really appreciate working so closely with Yeshivat Noam because we've had so much support working with them.
Hi, I'm Beth Figman. I'm here from Jewish Federation of Northern New Jersey. I really wanted to thank Yeshivat Noam for being an integral part of our Mitzvah Day program that we hold every year. As you can see from our Tikkun Olam initiatives, they took part in the clowning on the Mitzvah Day program, and they've been participating for a couple of years. I look forward to their continued participation and our continued working with the kids at Yeshivat Noam.
We're so thrilled that Areyvut has chosen to thank and honor Yeshivat Noam. As you know, at Yeshivat Noam, we have 6 guiding principles within our mission statement. And the first 2 of them are the centrality of the child and derech eretz. And when we think about the centrality of the child at Yeshivat Noam, it really means that we're looking to see our children develop socially, emotionally, and academically. And as a result, the kinds of chesed that projects like Areyvut allow us to get involved in are so core to everything we believe in at Noam. So I just want to say thank you to Areyvut for taking the time to honor us, and we're thrilled to work with you. Thank you very much.